Pulling in one of the biggest crowds at this year's Glastonbury, a few months after winning her 4th Grammy, Lizzo is an artist at the very pinnacle of the industry. But her rise to superstardom was never just about the music. It was her message of self-love and acceptance that had fans head over heels.
I'm not small. And I remember being like, well, if I'm gonna have people on stage with me, they gotta look like me.
But that reputation's now been thrown into question after 3 of her former backing dancers filed a lawsuit accusing Lizzo, real name Melissa Jefferson, of sexual harassment, fat shaming, and creating a hostile working environment.
Cue the music!
Slow songs, they for skinny girls.
2 of these dancers, Crystal Williams and Ariana Davis, were picked for what they thought was their dream job as part of a reality show. They toured with the singer between 2021 and 2023, but were fired in April, they say, after being subjected to a string of inappropriate and humiliating incidents. The court papers filed in Los Angeles detail one occasion on which Lizzo allegedly pressured a dancer to touch the breast of a nude performer in Amsterdam, while Ms. Davis claims she was asked to explain her weight gain and disclose intimate personal details in order to keep her job. Lizzo's production company is also accused of singling out the dancers, all of them women of colour, for harsh criticism which was, in the plaintiff's view, racially motivated. Today, Lizzo addressed the allegations publicly for the first time. In a statement, she said the last few days had been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing, and that the allegations were false. She went on to say, "There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world." I put Lizzo's response to former dancers Crystal Williams, Ariana Davis and Noel Rodriguez when I spoke to them earlier.
Initially for me, it just further deepened my disappointment in regards to how I was feeling and how I was treated. The overall theme in all this is that our experiences were our experiences and our traumas were our traumas. And in bringing that forward, it feels like it was disregarded completely. It feels like we were made out to put out false allegations when that's not the case. So yeah, it was very disheartening to read and feel overlooked, especially when she stands for what she stands for in regards to women empowerment, being an advocate for mental health, being an advocate for body positivity, and to just further prove that that's not the case because nothing was acknowledged in that statement.
In this first line, again, she says, "Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous not to be addressed."
And you know what? They are. They are unbelievable and they are outrageous. She's right. This is too outrageous not to address. And that's why we came forward. Because the sheer disappointment of coming into this job thinking that, oh man, we bagged the one job where we were going to be accepted. I'm hired. My first job is with a plus size Black woman. Like, I'm so lucky. And to have the complete 180 flip.
Ariana, does this hurt more because this is someone that you have looked up to for such a long time?
It does hurt more. It does hurt more. And because I do look up to her, or I did look up, I look up to the fact that she was using her platform to address issues that other artists weren't doing, but knowing her now, it was performative.
Noel, what is your view? What's your reaction to the statement and how are you feeling? I'll just put another point that Lizzo has put in her statement. She says, "I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this." This is a really strong statement against you guys, essentially.
I think it's disheartening and disappointing, and that's kind of like the area that I'm in right now. It's shocking to read a statement like that, and just in her words and in the way she's saying things, it's sort of like invalidating not only our experience, that she was there firsthand to witness, management and fellow dancers, but also other women that have previously worked with her that have come forward in light of all of this. So, you know, she mentioned something in the statement as far as like, you know, I want the respect that I think women deserve, and you know, protecting women essentially. And where was that same sentiment when I stated to her and wanted to talk out things and say, you know, I'm resigning because I feel unsafe, I feel unheard, I'm disrespected, and I was willing to talk that out.
I just wanted to ask you guys about the timing of this, because some fans, some Lizzo fans have said, well, this has happened after they have been fired. Even in Lizzo's statement, it says, these sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. Why have you decided to do this at this particular time?
I think for me, I just want to make it clear that those were not the reasons provided to us in regards to why we were being terminated. I know for my situation in particular, when I was let go, they told me that I was basically essentially being laid off due to budget cuts. I then asked for further clarity from her management, who just kept emphasizing it was due to budget cuts. I even requested to speak with Lizzo on multiple occasions, to which her management declined. She declined. So that sentiment of her saying that it was due to that it doesn't hold any real weight to me.
Also, this is just me and Chrissy who were fired. Mm-hmm. Noelle resigned voluntarily.
Are you concerned or worried at all about all the body positive, body normative work that Lizzo has done for women who come from queer backgrounds, black women, marginalized women? Are you worried that what you're doing may undermine the work that she has put forward?
I don't think so, because I think the thing here is that we're not trying to villainize her. We're just trying to hold her accountable. Mm-hmm. And we think she is capable of maybe changing the way and she goes about things.
And also, I just want to say that a person can do good things, mm-hmm. very good things, you know, and those don't go away. Those things do not go away. But two things can be true at the same time. Mm-hmm. Someone that does good things can also do bad things, and the same sentiment applies. Those go out into the world and they stay there. People have been affected. It's not just us. It is not just us. There's been countless people that have come out and said that they experienced the same treatment. The consistency of wrongdoing is very, you know, telling.
Crystal, Ariana, Noelle, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.